First episode, our first voicemail comes from Greg.
Hey, guys, name's Greg. Uh, Backtrack, listen to your podcast. I'm currently in the armed forces. I use my VA home loan to get a house up in Virginia, $177,000, 2.625 interest rate. I'm only going to be there 5 years. I was curious, how long do you think you should have a home before you sell it if you're trying to make some profit?
Great question. So Greg's question is how long to live in a home before you sell it for some profit. First, Greg, thank you for your service. Appreciate it big time. I definitely got to start with that. So, Brad, you want to start off? You want me to take this one first, or
I can start. This one seems to be pretty cut and dry for me, but there's something that I do want to discuss.
Okay.
So he said 5 years, which is awesome. I want to let you know that I don't know. I know let me just start that whole train of thought over. That and then we did and what I wanted to mention.
There's some back New York stuff getting ready to come out right there. That accent.
No, okay.
Go.
Because I know what the live and flip is, I totally only have one answer for this. Okay.
That's fine. Go.
And I'm laughing because I just edited a bunch of stuff out, everybody. I'm sorry. If you don't want to pay capital gains on your profit of a sale, you have to live in that house for 2 of the first 5 years you live there, or 5 year period. So when you ask, how long should I live somewhere before I sell it? My first gut, like right off the cuff, is going to be, hey, you need to live there for at least 2 years. But you're allowed to live there and then go and live somewhere else, and then like rent it out to your friend for a year and then come back. As long as it's your primary residence in 2 of the 5 years, you're good. So and I mentioned before, like the live and flip. I know people in this community and they literally buy like a fixer upper, and knowing that it's not going to be a true flip, it's going to be a live and flip. So they'll find like a bad house in a good neighborhood. They'll live there, no rush. They'll fix it up over 2, 3 years, maybe even 4 or 5. And then they're going to sell it and flip it that way. And they won't pay any capital gains on that. So that's kind of where I would just say a minimum of 2 years.
So I like that a lot. Because the capital gains tax aspect could be a huge deciding factor in when you want to sell a house and whatnot.